Hi FlossTube, I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And we're the Carolina Stitchers. It is December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas.
I'm so excited.
We promised we'd be back, and we're back. Are you? This week has been crazy. My husband retired on Thursday after 30 years of active duty service. That was a lot of fun. We had several of the kids there. 2 of the grandkids were there. They were
so well behaved for being so 1 and under. Like
they were so good, and it was beautiful. And I was emotional the day before, but the day of, I felt like I got it out. I felt fine.
Yeah.
So.
No, I cried during
it. Kids cried, and I was like, It didn't really hit me until afterwards when we were leaving, and one of the women that he works with was like, "Hey, now he's all yours every day." I was like, well, that's going to be new.
It's a new chapter.
It'll be fun. So we did that, and then one of the grandsons turned 1, so we went to the aquarium the next day, and that was so fun.
That was.
If you're ever in Charleston, our aquarium is perfect for smaller children. It's not too big. It emphasizes a lot of conservationism.
There's a lot of activities for them to do too.
Little kids, so it was perfect. So we did that, and we got a beautiful picture. And what else did we do? Well, Emma had an activity today.
I did. My sister and I took our kids to see Santa, and it was both their first time seeing Santa. So we went to, it's called the Charleston Santa,
The Charleston Santa.
And so we took them there and got our pictures. It was so nice, and they did great.
So cute. And 2 sisters that have babies went, and 2 sisters that don't have babies went.
So we got a big group picture of that too. So it was super fun. I was happy they could come.
So they had a great time doing that. And it is an experience, but you have to. I had signed them up for it in November. They have these certain slots that are available, and it's free, and you get your Santa picture for free. Yeah. And it's a really nice Santa.
So and those spots fill up fast, so I'm very thankful that y'all signed us up for that, because that was awesome.
You're welcome.
And it's right next to the Children's Museum too, so if you end up going later in the day or on a different day, like sometimes
and then maybe next year if y'all want to do that, we can just, I'm sure I'll remember.
But on the line to Santa too, there's a big, it looks like just a Christmas train, which the grandson loved that.
Yes.
He loved that.
He was not a fan of Santa though.
Oh, it was so fun. I should tell a story about the kid game. So he was going, most kids like cry when
He's
they
almost
see Santa.
2.
Yes. Yeah. So as soon as he saw Santa, he was like, wow. And Santa was like, would you like something? And gave him a candy cane. And then he was like, thank you. Wow. So he's so polite, even when he's not sure about the situation. And then my daughter just kind of, she's 3 months, so she kind of
Santa said she was on the nice list.
Yes, now I just got to get my husband and I on the nice list.
That's what I said. Now if we can work on them, everybody can be on the nice list.
It's official from the big man. She's on the good list. So.
Yeah. So I stayed here and baked cookies. Papa went and played pickleball. And then they're going to, after we finish this, 2 are napping. 1 is not. We're on different nap schedules all of a sudden. And so then they're going to go to the park after the 2 nappers wake up. Even though I'm not sure Sophia.
Oh, that's fine. They know her name. I posted on Instagram.
Okay, I'm not sure Sophia wants to go to the park.
No,
it's a little
cold.
chilly.
It was cold. She was literally in. She has a pink fuzzy coat, a bear hat with a hood on it, and mittens. So I was like, and a fuzzy blanket. Like, we're not getting chilly in this camp.
And my daughter-in-law said it was cold, and she's from Michigan. So
that's how you know.
I don't think it's that cold though. What's it like now? Like 50?
I think so. This morning it was like 40-ish, maybe in the 30s when we got there.
All of our friends in the snow were like, you guys don't even know. But here's the secret. We don't want to know. I don't want a white Christmas.
I wouldn't mind it if the snow melted the next day. I want to build a snowman, make a snow angel, and then have Charleston weather the rest of the time.
Yeah, I don't want to be cold. But the aquarium was beautiful, and we could see out in the water. We saw the Yorktown, and so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's been busy days around here. So I've worked on 1 whip. If you hear crying, we could pause. No, I think that's one of the bigger ones. Because he was crying, but yet saying something. So I don't hear anything. But we may pause it if...
Life with children.
Yeah, because right now we have 14 adults, right?
Yes.
We have, well, once 2 of the adults come back over. 14 adults. Or no, not that many adults. 10 adults. 3 babies. Well, including me, I think 11 adults.
3 babies.
3 babies, 4 dogs.
4 dogs. All in one house.
We don't have a partridge in a pear tree.
Oh, we could get one. We have a parakeet.
We have a parakeet in a cage.
Boom.
And I hear her too.
Yep.
But we promised a week, and we are going to, this is our 2025, one of our
goals.
Yeah.
Yep. Which we'll go over more of those next episode, I think.
Yeah, we'll come back in a week.
Yeah.
And then we'll go over that. And so I think we'll just dive in. Did you have whips?
I did have 1 whip.
She had a whip.
Which I'm going to show 2 patterns in one because both are stitched on the fabric. The other pattern I'm going to show is something I want to carry into 2025 and hopefully get it finished. But I'm going to show the whip first. So it is a pattern by Jan Hicks, who I love her patterns. I've definitely got a few of them, and just the colors she uses and the patterns themselves. So it is Feliz Navidad by Jan Hicks. I want to say she has a Merry Christmas version, but I'm not sure. I could be getting that confused.
I think she does. I think you showed it to me.
So I have started that. I really want to get this finished, hopefully within this next month. I'll work on it a little bit more. And it is all the called for floss. I want to say it is classic colorworks. If not, it says it on the pattern. And I am stitching it. I got the fabric from Stitching Kitten. It is 28 count mushroom Lugana. And I just love the way the colors are standing out on this. So I had part of this top box filled, so maybe like one of the hearts, and then just did the rest during the week when Sophia was napping. But these colors are just so pretty.
It's
so
weeks.
Weeks dye work. So yes, just all the called for weeks.
And one classic.
This is my little chili pepper needle minder that I got from StitchCon. I don't remember who made this, but definitely love this. I'm hoping to finish it so I can have it displayed next Christmas. And then the pattern that I want to carry over that's on the other side of this,
I saw that.
which this has a really intricate border. So it's a little bit daunting to stitch. Like I've got to be very focused. But I thought this was funny. It is by Night Spirit Studio. They have a shop on Etsy. It is Unexpected Visitor. And there's some variations of this pattern. I chose the one that looked the most chaotic.
That is so cute.
And right now I'm working on this top right border. And so this one I don't think I'll have finished by next Christmas. But I'm going to add it to my whip go. Because that's something I want to do. And that's what I've got done so far. And that's the same 28 count mushroom Lugana and just called for DMC floss.
I love that.
Are those as far as whips?
So that was your whips. I've continued to work on one thing because we have had a lot of family time. So we are
we started a puzzle yesterday. That was fun.
They played games. We always have a Christmas puzzle going. So we've done that. I have on my Santa shirt.
I have on her
my Santa earrings.
Santa sweater.
Yep. So we are bringing in the Santa. I did work a little bit on Glendon Place Ornaments All Around. Missy from Two Needles Pulling Thread, and I have a hashtag. You know, okay, little side tangent. I saw that everyone was saying Instagram was stopping hashtags.
What?
But yet, why is it when I go onto Instagram, I always have, like, it'll show one of the hashtags that I followed and stuff underneath it.
Yeah,
like on my front
they're
page.
Actually gonna get rid of them.
Anyway, we do, it's Let's GPS Together. Any Glendon Place project, and Glendon Place is one of my favorites. And so I finished gingerbread. I worked on this ornament. And then I worked on this ornament. And so all I need to do now, any open areas you see it's beading.
So you're halfway done.
Almost.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it looks like what, pine right here?
Some kind of, pine, fir. And they didn't say, it said that all you had to do, sorry for shaking. No outline, just the ornament hook, but I outlined everything.
Oh yeah, it just helps it pop up. Yeah.
Outlined. I backstitched everything.
You gotcha.
And so I think it makes it really stand out.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my only whip for this week.
It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week, and I will have lots of time to stitch later.
In the new year.
And I am using one of my favorite project bags from Cricklewood Crossing.
Her printer says something.
Surely no one's printing when we're up here. So, and it's just, I just use the floss bags.
Oh, I didn't show my project bag. This is a newer one I got. It is Stitch and Piece on Etsy. Oh,
No,
with
that's
the
so
Grinch.
cute.
Which you have the same one, just a larger size. So I love this. I've been obsessed with the Grinch this year. Like, Sophia's nursery is all Grinch themed. So
We're Grinched
Yep.
out. But we're not Grinches.
no.
Not just this time.
Yep.
So that was our whips. We're going to go through our Christmas whips that we're going to bring over in 2025. Just the Christmas part of it. But I guess first we'll do, did you get any haul?
I did not.
Okay.
Now that
I
think
got
about
a
it.
couple of things. I ordered this from Barefoot Needle Arts, which is our local, one of our LNSs. And I started off with 3, I had no roasted chestnuts.
Oh, you gotta have that.
I know. So get that. These 2 to finish one of the whips I'm going to show. This is Lancaster Red and Lily Pad. I bought those. Pardon my nail polish. Then this is a new set, Monthly Mini Village Country Cottage Needleworks, and this is January.
Oh, that's cute.
So I really need to catch up on her cottages and her mini samplers. I don't know if she has another one. And then this is With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais, Summer Swan.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's so cute. I
That's
have
so
the
pretty.
Winter Swan, so now I need the Fall Swan, and I don't think she has a Spring Swan yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that. That was from Barefoot Needle Art. And then I had one thing come in, the last thing I was waiting for from Jingle Ball. It was Heartstring Samplery, and I had purchased Sounding Joy, so it says repeat the Sounding Joy.
Oh, that's cute.
I printed this. I purchased a PDF. And then separately, I had purchased the called for fabric, which is graham cracker pie crust, 32 count. I thought it was super cute.
That's nice.
Don't you like that?
That's so cute. It's like, I mean, this is nice.
This is nice. So that was my last thing from Jingle Ball.
Love it.
Came in, and I don't think I purchased anything else. I've been too busy to buy things. I did get anything else in the mail?
I didn't get anything.
We got a Christmas card from Pam and Steph.
Sweet.
Thank you so much. And we are just now, Emma's printing out Christmas cards today.
Yes. You know, nothing. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't a little bit of procrastination.
So we will be sending those out. But again, thank you so much. That's a gorgeous picture, and we love it. Thank you. So we got that, and then anything else besides?
Got some projects I want to carry over, and
Right.
then some patterns.
We're gonna look at
I wanted
that.
to show. Yep. Other than
And
that.
then
Oh, I did make a shirt.
Oh.
Like, this is one I already showed you.
Okay.
I mentioned it last episode, but with my Cricut cry cut, I call it a Cricut or cry cut, but I made this for
Aw.
Christmas. Slay Girl Slay.
Slay Girl Slay.
So I thought that was cute. And it's
Man,
just,
I love
the
that.
shirt's just the t-shirt from Joann's. They had on Black Friday clearance. And then
Nice
this
thick one,
is
though.
just it's like red glitter.
Vinyl.
The iron-on vinyl. Yep. So I thought that was
I
cute.
love
Super easy.
that.
So I'll wear that.
So that's what Emma's going to be wearing. I think it's going to warm back up for Christmas. It's supposed to be
Usually
cold for a couple
does.
days, and then maybe we're back to 60.
Back to
I
the
don't know.
80s.
What, do you want to start with your whips you're carrying over? Do you know how many you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
I'll say 7.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I have less than I thought I was going to
maybe
have.
8. I don't know. We're just gonna go.
Oh, I had
with
someone
it.
ask about the houses and things behind us. I'm just doing a winter scene, even though it's not finished yet, and where I purchased them, and most of those are Target.
Mm-hmm.
The mason jars are vintage. The little different houses are Target from a long time ago. The gingerbread house is not Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and those little white lanterns are Hobby Lobby.
I love it.
The trees on the end are Hobby Lobby, and the lamps I love. I have a different version downstairs, and it's there's 2 of them, and they are Amazon. And this is just a form I have for, that's a cowl that I knitted. So for a while, I knit and crochet, but for a while I was doing a lot of it. So anyway, that was that. I don't think I had any other questions in the comments to answer. I'll go back through. We're going to list everything in detail.
Yes, I'll try to do links to any patterns we show, like maybe on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. Just
At
like
least we'll do the pattern and the designer so you guys can find them. I had one question about the Kathy Barrick, and I did send her a link. Those for the tombstones I purchased on her Etsy, but I did send them a link for it. And I'm not sure we had any others.
Not that I can think of.
We might be a little discombobulated. We're trying to be a little fast, but like I said, we have a house full. And we still wanted to get this done.
And babies and but it's been fun. I love the holidays. So
I've wrapped gifts.
Yes, I've got almost all my. I've got one more gift to wrap, and I'm done.
I think I have one more thing coming today to wrap.
What?
But no. But I've wrapped everything else. Emma got a plenty though. She just doesn't know it yet.
Excited.
Yeah.
I love Christmas. But the first whip that I'm bringing into the new year is the Nutcracker, which I showed this last episode. It's the Nutcracker by Twin Peaks Primitives.
It's also a stitch along.
Yes, it is. I'm trying my best to keep up.
Just keep stitching. Maybe we'll include the stitch along information below this, and we're going to be much better about that.
And then this is just stitched on 18 count Ada hot cocoa.
Be stitch me.
Yeah. So we've got that done, and that's a little Christmas needle minder. It says Merry Stitchmas that I won at the raffle on StitchCon last year. So that is a big one. Like I said, I don't know if I'll have it finished by next Christmas, but we shall see. And then this one I also showed an episode or 2 ago. It is Stitching with the Housewives gingerbread cookies, and I really want to make this or finish stitching it and get it stitched up so I can put it in my kitchen next year. And I'd say I'm a little bit, maybe like a fourth of the way through, really, with all the detail. Just the called for DMC.
About 14 count chalkboard.
Yes, whichever one you got me.
Yeah.
So we've got that. Really love that pattern.
Me too.
And then this one I like, but I think I'm going to start it over because I missed a stitch and don't know where. I started this maybe like 2 years ago and missed a stitch and don't know how to fix it. It is Dirty Annie's Southern Style, which I might have you look at it. It's just
Dirty Annie's Southern Style peppermint bark.
And I think another thing too is I don't remember, I wasn't using the called for colors. And I don't remember which red I used to stitch it. I know I have the green.
It looks like
and the white.
666 almost. No,
maybe.
I'm saying
it's a very bright red. Yeah. So I might go back and just do the called for. We'll see. I'm not against starting over patterns. Like the Christmas bells, I started that over because I didn't like
against it.
Stitching.
I'm against it.
Like, why?
Add stitches, take out stitches,
if I can frog it, I will.
Redesign things.
Like on the Feliz Navidad, I messed up, and I could have frogged it, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna take it out because I don't know. I don't know the depth of what it'll affect.
The depth.
And this is Shannon Christine Design Sugar Plum Village. We started this last year.
Yep. And then I was stitching this together.
And we did, I did a good bit of it and then just trailed off. I do not remember. It's a called for fabric, I do
Sugar Plum Village, Shannon Christine Designs.
And it is all the called for fabric, all the called for floss. So, I got a good corner of that done. Just gotta keep at it.
So cute.
And then as I'm looking at these, I'm going through I'll stitch this, maybe not. I packed a lot of my Christmas whips.
You're not gonna stitch it then. You mean ever?
No. I'm going to stitch it, just maybe not in time for Christmas next year. So, we'll see. Those are patterns.
Yeah, we have to come up with our plans for a whole year. I think I'm going to do Whipco again.
I'm going to try it. I failed epically last year. I trailed off after I think in February.
But I think, here's the thing. If we do videos, it's going to be better. It really does.
This is a whip that you passed on to me.
This is an inherited whip.
And I love Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And this is A Merry Christmas Town. I believe it's the called for everything. It's got some DMC. It's DMC in there. So.
Not the called for fabric.
Okay. I'm not sure which fabric, but
it's a Lugana. Beautiful. It's a Picture This Plus.
And so she's gotten this started, and I would like to finish it to put in Sophia's room next year.
Yep.
I think that will be adorable.
That was an Adopt-A-Whip.
Yes, I'm very grateful for those.
Of course.
And then, well, I have 2 more.
Oh.
So this one I showed a few episodes ago as well. I want to have them finished, but I don't know. It's just a lot of stitching.
She's doing so well.
I am. I'm surprised.
She's doing well. Sophia's doing well. She sleeps so good.
She is. We've been doing a modified baby wise for sleep training, and she's really just picked up on it. So it's been nice.
Which is same I did for them, and by modified we mean nobody's crying.
Yeah, facts.
We don't do the baby's crying.
Yeah. But it's been going well. She's very, we looked out, she's very chill baby.
She's very chill baby.
But this next one is Poinsettia Santa. It's by Sue Hillis Designs. I hear her downstairs. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And I do not remember the fabric I'm stitching this on. It almost looks like Legacy. It's Lugana for sure.
It's Vintage Country Mocha.
Vintage Country Mocha. And I haven't stitched on him anymore since I showed y'all last time.
He's really big though.
He is, but he is coming along. I would like to have him at least halfway done.
Yeah.
At some point, but I love him.
I love that, Emma.
And then this next one, it's been kitted up for years, like StitchCon like 2 years ago. And I've gotten a C stitched in it.
That's where we found the fabric.
Yes.
Keepsakes.
They cut it for where it would be long enough to do it all in one page. But it is the Stitcher's Days of Christmas by Sue Hillis Designs.
That'd be perfect in your office craft room.
I love it. I know, I've got that office kind of... I'm starting to get it organized right now. As of now, all like the office stuff is kind of in the main bedroom. So I'm going to get it organized. I think I'm going to get some shelves or maybe like a pegboard wall to start to put stuff on, and like art supplies. We'll just...
It says 12 pairs of gingers, 11 golden needles, 10 cuts of linen, 9 bags of buttons, 8 silver thimbles, 7 fine new patterns, 6 chatelaines, 5 skeins of silk, 4 hours free to stitch, 3 stitching frames, 2 sewing birds, and a hat box full of over-dyed threads.
Aww.
That'd be a great Christmas.
I love that. And the way the pattern's laid out too, you could stitch it all in one or separate, which I like.
Yeah.
But this is just opalescent. It's not the called for fabric. I don't even know if I have the tag, but it's a big piece of fabric. You can see they cut it. It's going to be a pretty big stitch.
Huge.
But I've got the little C, so we'll do more. This won't be finished by next Christmas, I don't think, but I'll hopefully get some more stitches in it.
Yep.
That's the plan. I'm going to add it to Whipco.
And again, excuse any barking from any dog.
That one's my dog.
We're just trying our
now.
best to get this out for you guys. So like I said, there may be dogs, screaming babies, screaming dogs, screaming people, maybe not. But it's okay. It's all good. Is that
patterns. Yep, that's it for whips. This is patterns.
My first one that I'm carrying over is a Vintage Christmas by Stitching with the Housewives. And I love a vintage ornaments, vintage trees. I want to make it a goal next year to find a vintage tinsel tree. So not the new ones that are tinsel, but like a really old one.
I like the trees where you could put the branches on individually.
That's the kind we had. Like the metal.
I would really like one of those.
This is how far I am.
Is that the fabric we dyed?
This is the fabric that Emma and I dyed. Emma was pregnant when we dyed it.
Yes.
And then I did do a coffee. I just took coffee with a spoon and splashed it over, so I did not dunk it. And this is some even weave we bought at probably Joann's. And then I used this Rit dye, petal pink.
They turned out so pretty though. I love it. We need to dye some more fabric. I still have mine too. I need to use it. Break it out.
So that's one. Maybe Emma can keep a record.
Yes.
I don't think I had that many really. Not Christmas ones. And like I said, next we're going to go over our Whipco next weekend and our plans. This is Christmas at Hawker and Hollow. I don't think I'll do a whip parade. Maybe a mid-year whip parade next year. I feel like it wasn't that long ago that we did one.
No, I feel like it was over the summer.
Yeah. And this is a Picture This Plus. I cannot remember. Maybe it's not Oaken. Oh, it's not Relic either. This is where I'm at, just the first one. I am using the called for DMCs. We might. Okay, let's pause a minute because there is a lot of chatting. And we're back.
With a special
guest. We made everyone be quiet and we grabbed someone.
Yes.
So, this is the oldest daughter.
Yeah.
I'm
here to see the whips, the FOs, the FFOs.
All the things we've got. And we have a doctor in the house. So, in case we pass out or anything, but I'm hoping that we don't. We're going to try to keep it together.
It doesn't look like a glasses type
of event. Leah is the daughter that is constantly finding us all the treasures at the Goodwill.
Yes.
The one in Ohio has such good
great
stitching.
They love cross stitch in Ohio.
They do.
So our Keepsakes and StitchCon.
Leah and Keepsakes keep us coming back. But my next, I'm pretty sure I started this. I hear laughing now. Why is everyone being so jolly? Oh, here we go. This is Mint Picture This Plus. And this was my start, because this was a restart. I started it, and it wasn't going to be big enough. And this is Lizzie Kate, the Jingles series. And I'm doing it all together. All as one. And this one is Deck the Halls.
Love it.
So like I said, this is Mint Picture This Plus, and I think I have enough to do it a long ways. So there's that one. Emma is going to be my
Counter round
helper.
Whip 3.
Whip 3. I don't have that many. I really don't. I think I only have like 8. The next one is Please also the first one to make me a Mimi.
Yeah.
And in honor of that, I started, this is Praiseworthy Stitches Going to Grandma's.
Going to Mimi.
Going to Mimi. I thought about changing it, but it doesn't actually say that. It just says over the river and into the woods.
Oh, and into Mimi's house.
To Mimi's house we go. So, I have the tiniest of tiny starts. This is on a Picture This Plus, but I do not know. It's an older one that I had. So this is where I'm at. It's a sled, even though, or a sleigh. Looks like a canoe.
Yeah. We're swimming to Mimi's house.
That's how we get there. It says over the river.
Yeah.
Everybody better hop in.
In South Carolina, during Christmas, you need a canoe, not a sled.
Yes.
That's what I was telling them. I do not wish for a white Christmas. Leah actually came up here, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Saturday.
And she said they went through like 4 hours of snow.
The entirety of West Virginia that we went through.
Yeah, they have to go because of the hurricane. They now have to go. The West Virginia toll. Do they still charge tolls even though there's no other way around?
Yes.
Well, how do I go?
$4.25 for a toll.
West Virginia needs, everybody's got to make money, right?
Yep.
This one I'm almost done with, and my purchase was the 2 flosses that I was missing to finish. This is Kind and Gentle Woodland Holiday Sampler, and it is Artful Offerings. I saw this on Country Stitchers when Deb had went to, what's the one in Utah? Shepherd's Bush.
Yep.
And there was a conversion, and so I did the conversion, and I'm almost finished. I just ran out of thread. And I did it on, I think they did it on like a 40, and I did it on 28.
gosh,
So this thing
big.
is
that one
big.
is a big one.
Yeah. But how cute are they?
They're cute. I like the green.
I knew when I
It's
did
really
the
well for
bird, I was
Christmas.
like, this is going to be a big one. I like how she's half the size of the deer.
In the tree.
Yeah. So cute.
Imagine
So I just
seeing
have a
them
teeny
like
tiny
that.
bit to do. They had a ribbon on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to finish there.
Are you going to get that framed or just finish it?
I think I'm going to have to get it framed. Because I don't know what else I would do with it if it was that big. Can you imagine it as a pillow and the kids using it for... I don't know what they would use it for. There's really no telling. So I'm going to finish that one. And I have 3 more, Emma.
Nice.
Can
Keepsake.
you imagine? This one I would love to finish next year, and it's Farmhouse Christmas, and I'm doing the whole set. This one is Dairy Darlings, and I'm stitching these on Picture This Plus Ale, and it's a cutie.
Oh, you've gotten a lot done on that.
There's 9 squares, and I have 5 and a fraction because I ran out of roasted chestnuts. Hence the roasted chestnuts. See, I am thinking ahead. There's a method to my madness.
Yes.
And then this one that Emma and I are failing miserably at stitching along.
Not about the same amount stitch, so.
Like I said, whenever I do it, Sal with Emma, I call it a stitch alone, not a stitch along.
Stitched almost just the same amount.
She's a stitch along dropout.
No.
Sharon Christine, Sugar Plum Village. And I'm stitching mine on the called for, but I'm doing it a linen. I don't know if it's called for. Vintage Country Mocha, I think is. But the change I made was using the Krynic for the ornament tops. I don't know if you can really see
Yeah,
that.
I like the Krynic on it.
Yeah. So Emma and I are just going to get busy and stitch along on that one. Aren't we,
do
Emma?
it. I'm ready. Hey, that was on my list of plans.
Well, you
I
heard.
showed it.
I have it on video.
Okay. It was on your 2-stitch list.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I've got it somewhere.
Don't make her bring it out. And then I don't have a picture of this. It is the Christmas Village stitching with the housewives. And they have some thick stitching.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished the first one, but there are 4 of them. And so ideally, and they have it says Christmas you can do as a banner or not. So I have 3 more to go, and this is just on a white Lugana.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're going to be good this time. And we are going to put all the descriptions below.
Yes.
Emma's in charge of that. We have one more thing to show, but I don't know if we can show it without breaking it. This.
If so, we can,
What do you
we
think?
have the professional builder here that can fix it.
Yeah.
Let's
this
see.
has to
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
separate. I'll hold the
If we could just scoot it in front, we might could show it.
Yeah, let's see.
I know a few of you guys have talked about Legos, and we finished. I'm lying. It's my 16-year-old finished the Home Alone,
Yes.
and it
has the
opens,
treehouse.
and it.
Has the van.
Let's see, how do we open it?
Very carefully. I already knocked one thing off of it. I don't think you noticed that.
This is just part of it.
But
you
it's
open-
got
it's very detailed.
It's got Kevin, his mom, the 2 burglars. I think it was Marv, and I can't remember the other guy.
We're finished. Okay.
Let's not show that part.
I don't want to show that part. But you guys can see, and then it's
It's very intricate. Lego
Yeah.
really knows what they're doing.
so that's the attic where Kevin was sent away. So I bought this in June because you can't find it
This time of year.
otherwise. And then I have an almost 17-year-old that loves Legos. Even though I just took the front porch off. And
She can fix it.
who do it did have the little tree house. What'd you drop?
The person.
And then
She won't watch this one, right?
Is it?
she doesn't usually watch YouTube. So
Old man
that fell apart. Yeah. But I
He
think
just
we're
sits
gonna
on
go. This was the old man
I
neighbor.
can't remember what his name was.
That was so
But it
fun.
was
I
super
might
cool.
take some pictures and put them on Instagram, I think.
Yes, we'll get her to
And
fix
we're
the
wearing
brush.
do you have your earrings? Yeah.
I have snowman.
Mm-hmm. So we did that, and we couldn't talk me into wearing her snowman. That will be next episode.
Yes.
And we're going to see you guys next week. And we hope everyone has a great Christmas. We're going to go eat some sugar cookies and play
Hang out with family.
play with babies.
Yes.
Do some puzzle. We can't do puzzle until after they go to bed, though.
We'll lose all the pieces.
Yeah, or that's something else. But we want to say thank you to Leah for joining us. We tried to recruit the whole crew. So out of 14, 1. But we thank you, Leah.
Yes.
And we're going to try our best to bring her back. Leah has cross-stitched before.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I have is a whip.
Yes. She was probably 18 her senior year, and I'd given her a little thing to stitch for her best friend. And she stitched like very teeny bit. And she was like, will you finish this for me? I was like, sure. So, but she has stitched, and we're still working on her. You know, I don't know, raising babies and being a doctor. I don't know how she's wasting her time. Clearly, there's stitching time in there somewhere, but
You never know.
never know.
We'll see what happens.
I know. We'll see. You'll get old one day, right? But again, thank you, Leah. We loved having you here, and Emma and I will see you guys next Sunday, and we will have our goals for 2025, so you guys can
Get to writing.
these are stitching goals, not
Life goals.
no, we're not going to do that. But so we'll have our stitching goals, and then anything that's on Whip Go board, I'll show you guys. We're not going to go through our whips because we just don't have time for that, right?
We'll do like a mid-year whip
Yeah,
review.
next summer we'll do that. But we're happy that we got to see you guys before Christmas, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.